Hello guys, welcome once again, and this is Chinex. So how was your week? I trust you had an amazing experience trading last week. Yeah, we did have an amazing experience. Okay guys, so for today's session, I would like you to pay critical attention as I'll be asking two very basic questions, and whoever gets it right is gonna have a one-on-one session with me. So whoever gets it right is gonna be awarded a one-on-one session with me. So guys, pay critical attention as I'll be dropping the questions in the course of forecast today. Okay, so really quickly, let's look at the chart. So what did we forecast for last week? So last week we had that yeah, price closed around this area last week. Yeah, and I remember I said I was expecting price to tank deeper to this demand level here, and then from here I expected a bullish reaction. Okay, a bullish reaction up. Okay, so guys, I've refined the demand though. So this is the demand level, and we had that price actually turn down to this demand level, and then from here we are already seeing some form of bullish reactions here. Okay, so and I see on the flip side, if we break this demand, we could just target the other demand below, which is this one. Okay, but we can see that we are reacting very fine on the demand right now. So that's what we had for gold, and it was amazing. Even though we had price ranging so much at this region over the time, but it was an amazing week, guys. It was amazing. We had great trades last week. For those of you in our community, you can testify about that, right? It's always amazing. So guys, let's quickly look at what we'll be expecting in the coming week. What are we going to be expecting to see in the charts in the coming week? So I would like you to just type in the comment section, how was your week? Was it amazing? Did you have beautiful trades? Were you profitable last week? You could just say something in the comment section about that. Okay, so let's quickly look at the weekly time frame for a general overview for gold. So this is gold right now on the weekly time frame, and if you observe here, you would see that we are reacting off um, the demand level below, the extreme low, the extreme demand below, and you can see we are reacting just fine from that area. I told you if we break this area on the weekly, we target this area. Okay, and if we break this area, come on, we target the lower areas. Okay, so but currently we are reacting off a weekly demand, so that means we could see a pull up. Okay, so with that said, let's quickly look at the daily time frame. Okay, so for daily time frame, it's clearer. Yeah, it's clearer. I'm sure everyone can see the demand level more clearly. So this is the demand level we are reacting off right now. Okay, so different traders with different bias, different point of view. Some will call this double bottom liquidity to be swept immediately. Smart money guys, right? So smart money guys believe that this is double bottom liquidity and it should be swept. Okay, so retail traders can just draw a trend line here and say, okay, price would bounce, come back, bounce, and stuff like that. Retail traders, is that right? Yeah. So, but whatever you trade, guys, whatever you trade, let's see what we expect here. So generally, this is a strong low. It broke structure at this point, created us a very strong demand level. So from this level, we could expect bullish sentiments. Okay, so we have been talking about this all the while. If you've been following, there's no way you've not had a profitable week, right? Because I've been talking about this all the while. So from here, we expect a pull up, right? We expect a pull up. If this demand holds us right, we expect a pull up, and then from the pull up, I'm still bearish on gold. So a pull up to somewhere around this area, guys, and then from there we dump further. Okay, yeah. So but we could also see something like I've been talking about this shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, shoulder, head, shoulder, and then a further dump. Okay, guys. So with that said, let's look at the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, okay. So we have price reacting on that low. So this is going to be my first question for you guys. So what do you expect price to do? So for me, I know that we're going to have bullish reactions from here. Okay, so for the forecast, we expect price to buy further from here. Okay, but where is it buying to? That's what I'm going to be asking you, because I've said something about this shoulder, head, and shoulder. So if you believe price is going to buy up to this area, because we have a very valid supply area here around 1920. Okay, so around 1920, if you believe price is going to buy up to 1920, um, so you're going to indicate it. Okay, so this is the way we'll do it. If you believe that price is going to buy up to this black trend line here, so this black trend line has been obtainable on the weekly time frame. I've been talking about it all the while. Then if you believe that this buy that is about to happen is going to come this far, so just indicate it there that it's going to buy up to the black area, that is the black trend line there around 1920, around 1920. Okay, so if you believe price will get there, you indicate it. If you believe price is going to reverse from this kind of orange trend line here that I've been talking about, that has been a very strong support and resistance area, which is currently supposed to act as a very strong resistance area. So if you believe price is going to stop at this level, you indicate it. And then if you believe price is going to stop at this supply level I'll be talking about when we go to the 1 hour time frame, you also indicate it. So whoever is right is going to get a one-on-one session with me. Okay, so but basically we are reacting off this low on the 4 hours, and we expect bullish sentiments to play out. So lastly, let's look at the 1 hour, guys. So for the 1 hour time frame, yeah, so we don't need to look too far. For the 1 hour time frame, uh okay, so I hope my screen is clear enough, everyone can see. So we've seen that price has kind of broken this high. Okay, sorry about that. We've seen that price has broken this high here, so it's like a break of structure to the upside. So the forecast is that we expect further bullish reactions. Okay, and then this was the last swing high that created the whole swing movement to the downside. So that's a fair target. Okay, so we're expecting price to either reverse from here, or reverse from this line here, that area, or reverse from the weekly area. So I'm going to be asking you guys, so with respect to whatever concept you trade, where do you think price is going to reverse from? Is it going to reverse from here? So just use the comment section, guys, and I'm going to be picking the winner. I'll be watching that, but make sure you comment before it happens. So is price going to be reversing from here, from the orange line here around 1985, or from my black trend line? Okay, so whoever gets that right is qualified for a one-on-one session. So that's the forecast, guys. So what I expect is that after we get a reversal from this area, which you're going to be telling me, I expect to see further dump to the next demand below. Okay, yeah, I expect to see further dump. So that's the forecast for gold, right? So quickly let's look at GBP USD. Okay, so for those who said for the retail guys who said that this is a double bottom with respect to the demand here, okay, so you're gonna be right, because we're gonna use this as liquidity to fuel the move to the downside. Okay, yeah, okay, so let's quickly look at GBP USD. Okay, so on my chart right now is GBP USD on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, and what did we have for GBP USD last week? But before I proceed, guys, are you watching and you have not subscribed to this channel? You might most likely not get the next forecast. You might most likely not witness the next forecast, right? You might most likely not be notified when we drop the next forecast. And come on, you don't want to miss out. Okay, so do have to click on the subscription button in front of you. Do have to subscribe and then like the video. And then for those of you who have subscribed already, congratulations, you are on your way to financial sufficiency, financial stability. Okay, so congratulations, guys. Yeah, okay, so this is what we forecasted for GBP USD last week. We had that price closed around this level here. Okay, so we had price close around this level, and I told you guys I was expecting price to bounce up to at least somewhere around this area or this area on the chart, and then from there we could actually see the bearish scenario play out. Okay, and I said on the flip side, we could go further to this particular supply area, okay, before we now see a dump to this area. Okay, so that was the overview. But what did we see happened? We saw that price rather gave us a deeper mitigation of the demand level. So price mitigated this demand level more deeply to suck more orders from the zone, and then currently we are bouncing up. Okay, so what can we expect from here? What can we expect from here moving forward? What can we expect from here moving forward? So let's quickly look at what we should expect for GBP USD. So firstly, let's look at the weekly time frame. So for the weekly time frame, we have that price is rejecting off the demand level we have always been talking about, which is a valid one. Which I say once this level breaks on the weekly, we target this lower one here. So but we're reacting just fine. As you can see, we've sucked deeper orders from the zone and we are reacting just fine. Okay, yeah, so from here we could target higher areas on the chart from the weekly view, right? So let's look at the daily view to see what to expect for GBP USD. So for GBP USD on the daily time frame, we are currently at this demand level here, reacting just fine, and we're reacting currently on supply, which is a very strong supply. So this supply has the capacity to bring us straight up down here. Okay, so let's see how we react here. However we react here will determine the outcome. Okay, but if we break this supply, then this is a fair target. Okay, yeah, so let's look at the 4-hour time frame, guys, really quickly. So for the 4-hour time frame, we see that price is, after reacting deeply on the demand, as I've said, we are currently reacting on this supply here. And then I said, however we react on the supply will determine, we could come down here or we come up to higher areas on the chart, because that's a valid demand. Okay, then lastly, on the 1-hour time frame, what do we have for GBP USD? So on the 1-hour time frame, we have price currently on the supply, and the reaction has been strongly bullish, even though we've created some form of triple bottom on the low, which is liquidity. Smart money guys agree with me, right? Retail guys, because it's a trend line for maybe another bounce and push forward. Okay, so whichever one you are correct. Okay, whichever strategy you trade, you're just fine. But now what do we expect to see? I expect to see, if this place is broken, this is the forecast, guys. So the moment the market opens, watch out for this. If we break this supply, then we expect to go higher. Okay, so I'm not really concerned about this particular area anymore. Yeah, I'm not concerned about this area. So now I'm more concerned about this area first of all. So if we break this supply, we could see this area. This is a very strong supply zone, valid on the weekly and daily time frame. And then if we break this area will not be broken. Okay, that's also a very strong supply zone. So we could see further bullish intent up to this point or up to this point, and then from there I expect the bearish intent to continue, because I'm still overall bearish on GBP USD. So I expect us to come over to this low. Okay, so this low I expect us to come to is sitting at 1.1852. okay, so guys, this is the second question for you guys. Where do you think GBP is going to go to for the bullish scenario? So if we break up here, do you think we are going to stop at this level, which is at 1.2390? Because I am more bullish than bearish. I expect this area to be taken out. Okay, I expect us to come either to one of these two supplies. So the first supply is at so this supply here is at 1.2388. okay, why this one here is at 1.2603, that is 2603. So which of these two do you think we are going to react off? The one at 1.2388 or 2603? So just type on the comment section, and whoever gets it right, as I said, will be awarded a one-on-one session with me. So that's the question, one for gold, one for GBP USD. So guys, hope the forecast is clear. I expect further bullish intent. So I expect us to maybe flip this supply and then react on one of these two areas on the chart, and then from that reaction I expect us to dump further to this area. Okay, But on the flip side, if we fail to break this supply like I've said, then we just come straight down here. So be prepared for either of the two, guys. Wishing you a profitable week ahead. Okay, so if you have any question from this analysis, do well to type on the comment section, and I and my team will be available to respond to you. Okay, and if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Okay, so you guys can stay updated with the valuable content we are going to be dropping on this page. Okay, so that'll be all for now, guys. Do well to share the video to your friends, and do well to like and comment on the video. So have a peaceful and profitable week.